you guys are looking for how to do on-page SEO for your website using a formula that has driven 500,000 users for my agency this year, well then follow these steps. All right, so SEO is like this strange world that we all want to be better at, because at the end of the day, if we're on Google on the first page and we're driving free traffic, that means we don't have to spend so much money in advertising. We're going to show you how we ranked for a Shopify SEO guide using this formula and the same formula we use for all our clients that have driven hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people so far this year in free traffic. So let's get right into it. So we're looking at incognito mode on Google, and you see right here, Blue Water Marketing, how to do SEO for Shopify, the Ultimate 2022 Guide. You'll also see right here that we were able to capture some additional site extensions based on how we wrote this content. This was written back in February, so we're still on the first page. We dropped a little bit down to number 4, but I'll show you why in a moment, and then we're going to get into what we're going to do in order to get that back up to the top 3. So you'll see our H1 tag right there, that is the title. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to rank for Shopify SEO. Now, if we open up a different window, you'll see that we have immense competition. We have competition with Shopify, Simicart, Moz, Style Factory Productions, Coalition Technologies. It's a very competitive keyword. So we needed to do a lot of research into this. In doing that research, we found the overall structure that we needed to create in order to answer every single question about Shopify SEO in a manner that Google was able to break it apart, which is where we're seeing the table of contents. What this does is it's anchor text that'll drop people down to exactly where they want to go if they want to get to image optimization for Shopify. Schema market drops you right down. So what we did, we opened up our Google Sheets, which we also used our framework. We did all of our keyword research prior to even writing this blog. And this is one of our content briefs that we used to use, still use for some of our accounts, in which we are breaking down each and every subheading and then important facts that need to be included within that. We do this for every single one of our blogs. So within the brief, what we did was we had our title, and then within Google, we're doing H2s, we're doing images, we're doing H3. So we're optimizing the on-page part of our blogs way before we ever publish them. If you're finding this video useful, throw me a bone, smash the thumbs up, and let's get back into it. So we're doing every single thing that's important within Shopify SEO. So once we get there, we go from content brief to our writer, and then we come back in and optimize for search. So we make sure that each and every image has alt text that is in correspondence with the focus keyword that we're working with. So within each and every one of these, we made sure that the content was up to par in terms of length. So you'll see this is a 3,658 word blog. Might seem really long, and especially with what we're finding coming out with this Google Helpful Content Update, which if you're looking for more information, click right there. Learn all about what Google's doing right now as I'm recording this video in regards to helpful content in the user's search. But I digress. More importantly is understanding each step of the journey so that you guys can read this blog and have a better understanding of how to do on-page SEO. And it's a multifaceted approach, because what happens now is we publish the blog, which I'm not going to get into. We use that on WordPress. Pretty straightforward, because as long as you're optimizing within Google Documents, you're good to go. You can copy this whole thing, add a meta description, paste it into WordPress or Shopify, which I've also made other videos about. So I don't want to get into that. Now, what happened was we began ranking and we began distributing that content across our social media platforms, and this is what happens. We then get backlinks. So what has happened is we now have a total of 20 backlinks to that blog. So as you go through here and you're seeing this one has 1,454 links to this search engine journal page. You have 122 links here, 787 links to this page. We go to Shopify SEO Guide, and you'll see we actually have 66 links going to this page, which is what boosts up your overall rankings when you have written a piece of content that ranks on Google. So right now you're at the bottom of the first page. We need to boost that back up again. So what I want to do is look at what these other pages are ranking for in the keywords that these guys are being found for. So we're going to go into our SEMrush account, which, as you know, if you follow me, SEMrush is my absolute favorite SEO tool. And you can see that they are ranking for Shopify SEO, Shopify SEO tips, which actually accounts for 19% of the overall traffic. SEO Shopify, SEO for Shopify, Shopify SEO ranking. Looking at now revising this content to be applicable. So we looked at that. We're going to look at this one, Shopify SEO. They're number 11. So we're actually doing pretty good here comparing these to all the competitors. So it's understanding what is written on those blogs that maybe we missed or we wrote too much about, so we can dumb it down to make it more informational for the search. I've referenced this blog as well. Facebook ads no reach. Facebook ads not getting any reach. 93 backlinks just to this. We have our site link extensions, and we are answering questions. This blog alone drives 4,000 to 5,000 people every single month to our website because their Facebook ads have no reach, and Google has identified that this blog is most applicable to that search because we have so many different reasons why your Facebook ads have no reach. So before we get into how to make sure that our content is optimized perfectly for on-page SEO, if you're interested in how to create briefs and make sure that the research you're doing is perfect in order to get to where I am here, click this video where I talk about being the topical authority and doing the necessary research within clusters to make sure that you can rank for how to do SEO for Shopify. Hey guys, if you guys are finding this video useful, you appreciate the content, you appreciate all the work put into these, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'm here to help you guys better understand search engine optimization, Google ads, Facebook ads, and how to grow using digital marketing. Let's get back into this. So as you can see, we're in our document. You've now seen this before, but I'm going to show you something different. And this is how we make sure that our content is going to be optimized perfectly for Google. So right now, we have a perfect score, 8.1, 8.0. And on the SEO side of things, what we're doing is we're making sure that our recommended keywords through all of our research are being included properly. Product descriptions, online stores, search results, meta descriptions, category page, boost sales, blog posts, potential customers, all of these are within the SEMrush SEO writing assistant, which is the framework that we use. We want to make sure that what they're crawling for this keyword is applicable to our piece of content. Link issues, links to improve, don't link to home pages, just miscellaneous things. But as we're writing this content, we are making sure that we are including the majority of these keywords. Now, what we'll do is we'll add duplicate content, page titles, product reviews, and title tags to this piece of content and then re-upload it to our website so that Google will once again crawl it and identify, hey, now we're covering all the bases here. If you guys don't have SEMrush, you want a free trial, click the link below. It's my affiliate link. It helps me pay for all of this fun stuff. I'd appreciate it, and it will help your business. So that's the SEO side of it. The readability, it's a little challenging. We're way over the target mark, 3,690 words. But we have no title issues. Character length is perfect. The title has the right amount of words. It's telling us to split long paragraphs. Okay, collection pages. Now that's split up. Okay. Rewrite hard to read sentences. We're going to go through and understand, is this in an elementary format, basically a freshman and high school's format to achieve the results? Because again, we're not trying to be super technical. We're trying to explain how to do this in JavaScript and CSS is challenging. So I would have my writer rewrite this content in order to dumb it down slightly. Content issues, rewrite hard sentences. Images play an important role in your e-commerce store. Just fix that. So it's going through all of these items, making it a little bit more simpler to read, and then replace too complex words. User experience, I'm not replacing that because that is important. Compatibility, again, seems pretty smart to me, but we could always find a synonym that goes in place of those. So now we're going to go through all of this because we've ranked for this now, but we need to make it even better. And then lastly, we're going to go to tone of voice, and we're going to see what are the most casual sentences that we can revise based on this new updated ranking, because we now rank. So it's just we want to rank higher. So going through all of this, we'll update it. Then we will ping it to Google Search Console, where we will take the URL. We're going to take the URL and we're going to submit it to Google. And so as we update our content, we need to tell Google, hey, this page has just been updated. And so once we've submitted this information to Google, and then it will actually increase in rankings, hopefully. There's no perfect science behind this, but this is what we do with all of our clients and all of our content. My team right now is offering a free marketing review. If you click the link in the description below, it says free marketing review. Click that, submit your information. My team will take a look at everything you have going on, provide a few different tips on how to do better, and you'll get a free 5 to 10 minute audit from yours truly. Click the link below, submit your information, and we'll be sending you over something very soon. If you're looking for more in-depth SEO content, click this playlist. I have a bunch of videos all about SEO, every aspect of it. Planning, keyword research, link building, on-page, off-page. Everything is in that playlist. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you soon.